Welcome back to Gundam-Store.dk. Today we have another unboxing. Unfortunately, no Gundams. It is the last box from DSPIAE and a box of goodies from the merchandise section. So, yeah, this one is actually Gun Primer Void. It's my own, which I sold, so that one is not interesting right now. We have some of it is something that we unpacked last week. There's just stuff in here as well, but this one is not. This is the multi-angle sanding slider. Now this is a great item if you're sanding pieces that has to fit together in corners or whatever. So you just set the angle and then you put your piece of plastic up against it and then you slide it. So pretty simple tool in awesome quality. As always, DSPIAE is making heavy box equipment, heavy boxes and heavy equipment. That's something that they don't slack on. Circular cutter locator, we already have that one. We also had the super glue application stand. We have the mini photo etched parts bender. We had the bigger one in one of the other boxes. So if you don't need the biggest one or just want to save some money, we have a whole stack of those. This is the big one. Should be an awesome tool. We sell a lot of these. A lot. I mean, I don't buy like 100 of them, but we sell a lot for other hobbies than the Gundams because we don't use that many photo etch parts actually. Handheld mini vise, we had that one as well. More spherical vices, the omnidirectional one. I think I might need to have one myself. Go check out the video, guys, under the product of the omnidirectional spherical vise. Then you can see how awesome that product is. DSPIAE is actually pretty good at making videos of the products. So the last one here is the T1 Glutton, which is a dust collector. It's pretty badass. I mean, you can control it from your phone via Bluetooth and app, and then you can control LED lighting and the speed and everything. And it got a USB connection as well for your phone. We only got one and it's already sold. So if someone wants this one, the T1 Glutton, at our next delivery, please tell me, because it's not something that I want to buy a huge amount of because it's big and it's kind of expensive. So if I can't sell it, then it's not so good for business to just have it standing there collecting dust. Collecting dust for a dust collector. Did you get that? Yeah, so that's how it is. And there's a long delivery on DSPIAE products. So, I mean, I just ordered, so it will take a couple of months if we order again. Normally they are 2 months underway because we send by ship. If we do not send by ship, the prices would just go insane. So we have to do that. Now, let's see what's in this mystery box. I mean, I'm looking forward for it. This is like embossed. See from the side. It's a small Spider-Man backpack. Pretty cute actually. And the face is like rounded. And we have Dungeons and Dragons campaign case creatures. These boxes are awesome. You know, I never played Dungeons and Dragons, but we have so much in the website that, yeah, you should probably look into it. It's just a matter of time, you know. Hero Quest, the Return of the Witch Lord quest pack. A lot of small paintable figures, I suppose. We have Lord of the Rings t-shirt. Can't unpack it. I won't unpack it for the customer, but you can see the entire ring is here. What is this? Oh, this is a Harry Potter hat of some kind. Yeah, some kind of pointy Harry Potter hat. We have, this just looks something from the Japanese. I can't read it. Yeah, it's from Studio Ghibli, actually. Art crystal jigsaw. Cute stuff. More fillings. More fillings. What is this? We'll probably have to open this box here. Please write in the comment section if you enjoy this as much as I do. I mean, I understand that for people that are only into Gundams, this is ridiculous. Don't spend time watching it. But if somebody thinks it's fun to see our unboxing videos of other stuff than Gundams, just write it in the comments so we can continue. We got a cup of the Central Perk from Friends. Now my son watched this show 3 times all the seasons. It's crazy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre print. Oh, we want to see this one, don't we? Maybe we don't. Well, I can see his ugly leather face here somewhere. I can skim the hair. I don't want to unbox this one. I will let the customer do it. Sorry, guys. Some of the things I won't unbox because then it would be too obvious that someone actually messed with their stuff before themselves, and I don't think that's fair. I mean, people should have the chance to open their products as the first one themselves. So unless it's something that's easily packed back together, then I won't do it. We have, this is a rather big one, I think. The box, we have a lot of stuff. Muck, a drinking mug of some sort of rainbow cap pushing. Sorry, I don't know all the universes. Yeah, this one needs to be on it. That's it. We got some Funko Pop. Now we've been waiting for this one. We have a split delivery, and we're waiting for this one for it to be sent out of the door. And the same goes with this one football player. We have two other football players. I think we actually unboxed those as well. Kevin De Bruyne, Brian. I don't watch football, sorry. Then we have Miko. Not quite sure what it is, actually. And here goes the lights. Guys, there will probably be a lot of months before I fix the lights, so you just have to live with it. I'm not gonna bother mentioning it all the time, even though I do, because when it goes out, then it's obviously annoying. Miko something. We got another small box. This is a heat change Muck from Jurassic Park. I mean, you can open this outer box. I'm not quite sure how it looks like inside. Yeah, it's packed in here, but you can actually see it. So it changes just ad hoc liquid, and it probably either opens or closes. I mean, here it looks like it's closed and open. Here it has a different, maybe it's on each side, of course. So yeah, it might, wouldn't it make sense that it turned red when it got hot? I think so. I got another one. This is also a heat change mug. This one is from Jaws. Remember the cozy movie with the little fish? Cute little fishy. You're gonna need a bigger boat. So here it actually says what it's going to look like when it's hot or cold. And so it does on the other side as well. We have toys from Hasbro action figures. Star Wars Mandalorian Heavy Infantry Mando. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this looks like it's been opened before, so I'm not quite sure. It says mix, so that's not what's inside. We have Star Wars The Black Series New Republic Security Droid. And we have Purge Trooper Phase 2 Armor. Oh, this one looks great, actually. We have Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. I remember this guy. I think that was the one he met when he spoke with the blacksmith. Can't remember the name of the blacksmith though. Iron Man, Marvel's War Machine, with effect parts and an assembly manual, so you know where to put all the parts. We have another Dragon Ball. I remember we made a split delivery on this one as well. We have cutlery set from Peanuts. We really have a lot of stuff in the shop, I must say. A lot of nerdy stuff, and I love it. To be able to provide all this stuff here is great. We have 2 more boxes and something in the bottom as well. Now this is a figure arts, I think, something Bandai Namco. Figure Arts 0. Not quite sure if I should open this one. I mean, it's an outer box, so I suppose it will be okay if I'm careful. Remember, guys, if some of you are watching this, it's your products. It's actually sealed in this nice paper, so I'm gonna leave it there. Even though I have to see what product it is, because I can't read Japanese. Yeah, that was a boring one. Then we have another one here. Games Hero Quest Avalon Hill. Is that also just an outer box? What I was saying is, I don't know if they finished it. If you don't like me unboxing your stuff, just right. So look at this, it's well protected now. We like this. Hero Quest game system. This way nothing is being destroyed, for sure. Oh, and last thing, last time we had a doormat as well. A Jurassic Park doormat. So that was what we had for this unboxing this Friday. I still have, actually I have a small delivery of Gundam coming in next week. 46-ish items. Something, not something new. It's either a restock of something we don't have any of, or what the hell is going on in here? Or just, you know, we filled up stuff of something that we have already. So nothing new. No news on new deliveries. We just have to wait and see. A lot of you guys are asking for perfect grades. They're set to come during this year or start next year. But since there is a limited production of perfect grades and high, a lot of people want them, high demand. So we don't know yet how much we will receive at our distributors. The distributors don't even know. they can be cut in delivery as well. So even though they maybe ordered 100, they might only get 20. Out of those 20, they have to split it for the resellers like me. And often they support the resellers in their own country first, or the biggest ones, which means that we're located in Denmark. There's no distributors in Denmark. It's impossible to be here. It's not impossible, but you have to ship to all kinds of different countries, and there's not so many countries that sell Gundams here in Europe that are worth dealing with, I think. So it's a difficult task to become a distributor. But they don't know either how many they get, so we just have to wait and see, guys. I have ordered enough for, it depends on how many buy them, but I ordered enough. So hopefully I will get a huge bunch of them. Another issue with them is that they're so big. So I think it's around, if we count in the MGEX, the new one, which is not a perfect grade, but the box size will probably be equally as big. It's over 100 boxes of these suitcases. That would be a big problem if they all arrive at the same time. So I have no news regarding the perfect grades. I will of course keep you updated on Facebook. Might even keep you updated on YouTube if I hear something else. Another delivery that's coming home is gun primer. So if I have some sold out items, I might restock them all. And the gate remover said we have 5 left only, so we need more, and they should be on the way. I can't remember how fast delivery he uses. He sends with something new because we wanted some testers for the glazer. For those of you who do not know what primer glazer is, it's actually a solution that you spray on your kit, and you use the little dust brush to blend it onto the plastic, and then you can polish it with fibercloth, and it should give more depth and shine to kits or other plastic models, like some of the Star Wars. And I think it's because there's some chemicals in the solution that does that we cannot ship it with UPS, so we use EMS, which is a different kind of shipping methods that goes over to PostNord. Yeah, we love those. And I will select a few guys that can might check out how good that glazer product is before we decide if it's something we want in the shop. I actually put up a teaser at the Facebook group that we have, and a lot of people said that they wanted to buy it, but now I'm going to let someone test it first. So we bought, or we actually got a few testers. So gun primer will be arriving as well. Gun primer, a small Gundam delivery. We will have more merchandise from now on. It looks like we will have merchandise at least once a week. And that's also why I write, if you're all right, man, we don't want to watch that merchandise crap, get rid of it. Then we might cut down on the videos. If you think it's cozy and fun to watch me nerd around with that, we will continue. If I don't hear anything, I'm continuing. Yeah, that's about it. I can't get any info on top of my head. I need to tell you guys. I can show you. Yeah, we just unboxed all this. Let me take the camera here. The DSPIAE has now been restocked, and it's actually on the floor in that box as well. Maybe a small walk around. We still don't have a lot of space, actually. I must admit that right now, I've always said that business is going good, and business is going good. But as you can see, since we have not received a lot of Gundams, not much sales have gone out. And what I was about to say is that we can actually feel the crisis now, of the raising energy prices and everything that we're getting filled up with constantly. is affecting our customers, and we completely understand that because we're getting butchered at home. So sales are going down, the shop can feel it. The shop will survive, no worries, but the sales is not what we hope for, and that's why we also did the merchandise, of course. But and it's not the reason I don't buy stuff, that we don't get any. It's simply just because the distributors don't get any deliveries at the moment that are interesting, and because we have so much in stock, so we don't need to restock all kinds of kits that we already have. All we need to make sure of that we're ready for Christmas. My hope is, of course, that people that are being butchered economically on the because of the crisis will wish for more kits at Christmas time, if we still have high prices on everything at that point. So we just have to be sure that we have enough inventory for Christmas. So if you're not able to buy a lot of stuff right now because of the high energy prices and food prices and gas and electricity and everything, just the way you can support the shop is, of course, to wish for stuff at Christmas. That way we might be able to sell some plastic and have some more fun for next year. So that was about it. A little insights of how it's going. We're doing okay, no complaints, but we can feel the crisis like everybody else probably can. I told you about incoming orders and perfect grades. There's nothing really exciting going on. I mean, you can always watch Bandai Hobby's homepage for incoming new kits, and we have ordered everything there is except Kamen Rider. We're not taking home Kamen Rider unless a lot of people want it, because my feeling is that it won't sell too good. And what's his name? I forgot it right now. Something man. 2 seconds, guys. We actually had some of those kits, and we still have Ultraman. Actually, not so long ago, a lot of Ultraman kits came out. I was not man enough to buy them. Anyways, I've been rambling for a long time now. Need to cut the video, not to make it too long. See you next week.